This is the plaintiff, Georgette Jarrett. She says she was delivering mail to the defendant's hair salon and the woman's dog charged her and attacked her. There was no sign or anything claiming there was a vicious dog on the premises. The dog may be a small white Maltese, but the thing tore into her leg something awful. She's suing for $6,000 for pain and suffering. This is the defendant, Maria Cancellieri. She says the dog is such a friendly dog, for goodness sakes. The dog barked, the plaintiff smacked it over the head with the mail, and she got a small scratch on her leg. She then made a big scene, started screaming, and this is nothing more than a lame attempt to extort $6,000 from her. She's accused of not controlling her little dog.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff delivers mail for a living and says that the defendant's dog charged her when she was delivering mail to the hair salon. But the defendant says the plaintiff provoked the pooch by hitting it over the head with a mail. It's the case of special delivery.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Okay, Georgette Jarrett.
Yes.
You're suing Maria Cancellieri for $6,000 for pain and suffering as a result of a dog bite that you sustained at her hair studio? Okay, what happened?
Okay, I was delivering the mail on April 20th.
Oh my gosh, it's like a cartoon. Okay.
I approached her salon, went to walk in, so I would just look first to see, and then there was people there. The table is around the corner, just off the door, so I went to put the mail there, and as I went to leave, the dog came out of nowhere.
When you say you looked, had you seen that there was a dog there before?
Yes, but not all the time.
Are you, so when I was joking that it was, I mean, it's not a joking matter. Obviously, you're here because you're in pain and stuff. But is the stereotype correct that mail carriers are petrified of having, getting bit by a dog?
Yes.
Yeah, because it happens a lot,
happened
right?
and it hurts.
It happens, it hurts, and it happens a lot.
It shouldn't happen.
Okay. So you walk in, and as you're leaving, a little white what? Maltese? Vicious. Let me tell you, those are the worst. The yappy dogs, the little cats that bark. Okay, comes up and does what? Sinks its teeth into your leg.
Right. I didn't even see it coming. It came from like behind, and I was just going out the door.
Did you have pants?
No, I had shorts.
Shorts, right.
Shorts on, and it just hurt so bad. I didn't know what happened, and it was like barking so bad. So it just scared me. And then she came out and grabbed it off of me.
Okay.
Because it was still biting me.
Okay. Do you have pictures of the injury?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What happened?
I'm taking care of this dog. Somebody said he's so cute, and you're the only person.
Isn't he cute? Look at you now.
So do you think generally mail carriers are freaked out about dogs?
Yes.
Why?
Because dogs are trained to keep people off the property. So they don't know if it's a mail carrier or somebody that's trying to attack.
Are dogs generally aggressive toward mail carriers, or is that just what happens?
Not in my experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Do anybody think they are? Because I sure do. Do you think they are?
I know they are. My dogs are.
What? Do you have like a slot in the door? Is that how they do?
No, they take it up to the curb.
And they go crazy?
They go crazy in the backyard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, it happens. Going inside the courtroom.
Yeah, and they said, do you want to take care of this dog while I'm going to be out of the country for a little bit? It's just a Maltese. She's very sweet. And she, she's depressed when she's depressed when she's by herself in the house, and the clientele got used to, yes. So I brought her in, and my witness, Cecilia, was working with me that day. And she said, come and get your dog, because the male woman was at the door. So I ran in, I went to grab the dog because the dog was playing with the kids. There was some kids at the salon.
Okay, so you tell her to come and get her dog, why?
Because I see the dog, it comes to the door. I tell Maria, because the male woman, he say the bad words for the dog.
I'm sorry, I don't know what she's trying to tell me. Why is she calling you to pick up the dog before the bite?
Because the dog was barking by the door, so she says, grab the dog.
Did the dog bite her? I don't understand what you're saying. Did the dog bite the mail lady?
No, she just scratched her because...
Wait, lady, what did I just show you pictures of? This is all bruised from a bite. That's the skin torn from a bite. What do you mean she just scratched her?
No.
There's scratch and then there's scratch, isn't there? Did you have to get a rabies shot?
No, a tetanus shot.
A tetanus shot?
But we didn't know.
Did this dog have its shots as it turned out?
Yes, the dog.
No,
has
the
its
dog had
shots.
expired shots, right?
But
It wasn't current.
But it was not my dog.
Oh,
so
let
it
me
was right in
explain
the
something to
middle.
you, Inspector Clouseau. Okay, not my dog does not cut it. Okay, that's not how it works. If you're taking care of the dog, you're responsible for the dog. That includes being sure that the dog has current rabies shots. And as it turns out, after investigation, you find out from animal control that the dog doesn't have current rabies shot; that it had expired 3 years ago, right? Or 2011,
2010.
2010, 3 years ago.
I didn't.
Who knows? It doesn't matter to you because this is just a scratch to you. She went to the emergency room. I mean, no, she didn't lose her limb. That's true. But you want that?
I didn't see the.
You
pictures.
want a dog to do that to you? Yes or no?
No, I don't.
You want a dog to do that to you? You got me. You picking up what I'm putting down, right? Okay. Well, it's worth something. It may not be worth $6,000. Ouch. Why do you keep saying this is nothing?
I did not see. I only saw a scratch.
Anyway,
That's all
here's what
I
we're going
saw.
to do. Bring those
Yes,
over to her and
please.
make her sit through all of them. Tell me about the pain.
Okay.
What hurt more, the dog bite or the tetanus shot?
The tetanus shot.
Yeah, that hurts, right?
My boss went right down there right after it happened because I have to call the office.
Did you get workers' comp?
Only for the bills, and they didn't even pay them yet.
Okay, so go on.
Okay, so he went there.
Can I see a picture of the dog? Do you have a picture? Is that what they? Okay. What's he on a calendar? Oh. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So he went there. He asked her if the dog had its shots because that's protocol, and she said yes, it did. It's not my dog, but it had its shots.
How
So-
did you know that the dog had had her shots?
She gave me all the packaging. She said, "Here's everything, and everything is all
And
set."
didn't the shot say there that the rabies shot had expired?
I didn't see it when
Oh, you didn't look?
I didn't look.
Well, you can't. It's an animal. You took in an animal. You didn't know what the animal was going to do. The animal did something. Who do you think is going to be held responsible? Go on. What is this? Somebody dyed the dog's ears pink? That's what the dog is angry about.
Okay,
There's no dignity in that. You dyed the dog's ears pink?
so my boss cleaned my leg.
Your boss
He
cleaned
came
your
out,
leg.
cleaned my leg, put a Band-Aid on, put alcohol, cleaned it.
Right.
And then I went to the doctor's Monday. My doctor got the tetanus shot.
Okay.
And actually, he scared me because he gave me the sheet on rabies and said, you need to find this dog. We didn't know where the dog was.
Well, you already got the tetanus shot, so what did...
Right, but then if the dog gets sick and the dog dies after biting me, I could get rabies and I could die.
The tetanus shot they put where? In your stomach or in your arm?
No.
Your arm.
If you get the rabies, it's in
And
your
then
stomach.
anything else?
No, but I had to work like that whole next week with the pain in my arm and the pain in my leg because I don't get days off. I don't get paid for days off. And the fact that she lied, that made it even worse.
She lied about what?
About the dog having its shots.
She doesn't know. She didn't even bother looking. It's worse than that.
I know.
Because her entire defense to this case is what? It's not that bad. It's just a little scratch. Did you see the pictures?
She did.
You
Yes, I
did? What'd you
Yes, I
think?
I did not see that on
Well,
her
no,
leg.
because that bruising happens after she leaves. I mean, what you said, but that's the little scratch you talked about. But a dog bite hurts. Have you ever been bitten by anything? Perhaps you should be, so you can show a little empathy and compassion for somebody who has. I don't know. Maybe that's what karma requires.
I mean,
so what do you think this injury is worth? If you had to go through that, what do you think the other person should pay you for suffering through that? Getting the tetanus shot, which hurts, and this. What do you think it's worth?
I think that, she's a very friendly dog.
Okay, listen to me.
Yes.
She could be a very friendly dog, but dogs are territorial.
Right.
They are animals, and they need to be contained. If the dog gets unhappy at being in the house, then have the dog, make a little gate and keep the dog in the bathroom part or something so the dog feels happy, but you don't end up liable, because I find that this is worth something. I rule in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $1,000. That's my judgment.
Well, the defendant repeatedly called it a scratch, but did you examine the pictures up close?
Yes, I
And
did,
step
sir.
up a little bit. And what did they look like to you when you saw the pictures?
They look like a little bite, but when I saw her the day that she got scratched, I saw a scratch and not a bite.
So do you regret the way you didn't handle the dog or the way you handled things that day, knowing now that it was a serious bite?
I did my best.
Can you do better next time?
Yes.
All right. All right, right down this way. Right, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. All right, step on in here. How's the leg?
Better.
Yeah? Is it fully healed up?
Yes.
Why do dogs hate male people?
I don't know. I wasn't carrying any bones.
Why don't dogs like male men or women?
I don't know.
I like you.
Thank you.
You're nice. Harvey?
You know, in most states, when a dog bites a person, there's automatic liability unless there's proof of provocation. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.